What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some awesome battles submitted to the channel by a member of the community, ya boy J Money. So shout out to them. Thank you for sharing these battles with us. We got a triple Shadow team, and we also have a shiny Arbok right there with Dragon Tail, Dark Pulse, and Acid Spray. So something extremely spicy. So let's see how it performs today. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team and these battles, and let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, getting into the first battle here, we have Hypno on the lead versus Hypno. All right, and this Hypno I believe is rocking Shadow Ball. Yeah, they are rocking Shadow Ball, so it'll be interesting to see who decides to shield first, if they're gonna go for a shield bait. And look at, oh, we see a swap right into Lickitung on the charge moves. They obviously wanted to try to catch the Shadow Ball right here, so that's a good throw on the Thunder Punch, and we will see Nidoqueen now come in. What's great about the Nidoqueen, obviously, it doesn't need to bait, right? It doesn't need to build up to Earth Power, then throw the Poison Fang right here. It can just start ripping these things apart, and Lickitung is not gonna like it. Now, they have to watch out for Power Whip, but Body Slam should be able to, they should be able to survive the Body Slam, I should say. Yeah, it doesn't do too much damage right there, but this is definitely going to be close. Let's see if the Lickitung decides to shield. Oh, decided over farm right there, so the Nidoqueen is going to have to shield now, but they probably can commit to the farm down and have a lot of loaded energy for the Hypno in the back. Yeah, full farm down right there. That is absolutely beautiful. So we'll probably see that Hypno come back in, but it's all of a matter if they decide to go for double Poison Fangs, which they're looking to do right here, or go straight for the Earth Power. They're going for the Poison Fangs, so hopefully they can get a shield right here. That'd be ideal, and they do get a shield. That is beautiful. They're going to go ahead and go for the back-to-back Poison Fang. We probably won't see a swap out, but you never know. I think one Confusion should be able to take it out. Yeah, one Confusion does take out the Nidoqueen, so we are going to see the Mirror Match come back in, but they got to be careful. This could be the Shadow Ball. Let's see what they decide to do. They're going to go ahead and shield. It was a Thunder Punch shield bait, and will we see a swap out, or are they just going to go for Thunder Punch? No, they're going for the Thunder Punch, but here comes the next charge move. This might just be a Shadow Ball in the first boom of the video. No, they don't have a Shadow Ball, so here comes another Thunder Punch. This might get the shield from the opponent. There's only one remaining. We'll have to see what that final Pokemon is going to be. They do get a shield, so they are definitely very scared about having Hypno face their back line, which means it could be some kind of fighter. We might see a Machamp or a Primate back there, but let's see how this plays out. They undercharge him. We're going to see a swap straight into Arbok and Dragon Tail down. The final Pokemon is going to be a Nidoqueen, so this is going to be a race to the charge move, but Dark Pulse, let's see if it does enough neutral damage right here from the Shadow Shiny Arbok right here in game one. Boom. That does, it didn't take it out, but still, that's a decent amount of damage right there. Dragon Tail has to be respected. Good game. All right, moving into this next one, we have Hypno on the lead versus Dragonair. Okay, if they have Ice Punch, this is definitely ideal, but we know that they don't, but Confusion is still ripping this thing apart. Now, Shadow Dragonair puts out so much damage with Dragon Breath on this meta, and there's really not too many ice types. I mean, we have Alolan Sandslash, we have Lapras, and sometimes we do see Charmers, but honestly, Dragonair can put a lot of damage on the whole meta, and we do see a swap now, and the Dragon Tail Arbok rips down the Dragonair right there. Definitely was not ready, and we are going to see an Acid Spray as well. This is what's crazy about Arbok, is no one knows its moveset, so they might just shield this Acid Spray right here. Oh, they didn't, so that is definitely a good call by the opponent, but Dragon Tails are really starting to chunk. Now, where they're going to go ahead and let it go, probably come back in with Hypno right here, but there are so many Shadow Pokemon. So far, 4 Shadow Pokemon. Is this going to be 5? There are 6 Shadow Pokemon in this battle right here. Probably because we just had an event where we could get rid of Frustration, which is definitely nice, but they're going to have to be careful, as Lapras does have some loaded energy, and with that surf damage against Nidoqueen, it can be very devastating. So will we see a shield? No, they're going to let the Hypno go down. It's going to be up to the Nidoqueen to close this game out. It's definitely going to be a close one, as they need to be careful about the charge moves coming here from Lapras and Ninetales. No shield on this first charge move. It's going to be a Weather Ball. That was a risky play. They're going to go ahead. They're going to have to shield this right here. This is going to be a close ending right here if Lapras has the energy. I wasn't counting before, but let's see how this plays out. They're going to go ahead, and we see the swap into Lapras. It didn't have the surf yet. I think it might be one more fast move away, so this is going to come down to the wire. They do get the shield on the first one. Can they get to the next one in time? Yes, they can. Will this do enough damage? Can they poison jab down the Ninetales? Lapras goes down, And Ninetales goes down. Nidoqueen showing why it's so dominant in this meta right there. Good game. All right, moving this next one, we got Hypno on the lead versus Hypno. Oh, you love to see it. Who's going to land the Shadow Ball? Does the opponent have the Shadow Ball right here? We saw in game 1 that they opted to go for the Thunder Punch, and people are creatures of habit. So will we say the same thing? We will right here. They're going for the Thunder Punch. So they're going to go ahead and shield. Is this Shadow Ball? No, it's just going to be a Thunder Punch right there, which is unfortunate shield. But hopefully they can get one back in kind. And let's see what the opponent decides to do. They decided to shield as well. Okay, so this is going to be a race to the Shadow Ball. I think... Oh, no, it's going to be another Thunder Punch. That was one fast move too early. I think they got to let it go. No, it was the Shadow Ball. Where did that come from? They definitely didn't have enough energy. Okay, maybe they snuck in a fast move and we didn't. I just didn't register it right there. But they're going to have to bring in Arbok, which is so unfortunate. This Shadow Hypno is just ripping apart the Arbok because of the pure poison typing right here. So hopefully this Acid Spray does some damage. They do get a shield though, and they're going to go ahead and swap into Nidoqueen. And they swap into a Wigglytuff. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Nidoqueen is going to go ahead. This game was looking very bad to start with, but we might see a comeback. Hypno is low. It has some energy, though. We know it has Shadow Ball, Thunder Punch. Oh, no. And a Alolan Muck. Oh, my gosh. This Nidoqueen is going to be able to close this game out. Here comes the Earth Power. We're going to go ahead and boom the Alolan Muck. Boom! One shot to the Muck, and Hypno comes in and goes down. So Nidoqueen, full sweep yet again right there. You'll love to see it. All right, moving this next one. I was really confused because we're mirroring the energy, right? They must have snuck a fast move through. Didn't see that. We got another Hypno lead. I think people are using Hypno in the Kanto Cup. I wonder why. It's really good. We're probably going to see the Thunder Punch Shield Bait and a swap now into Snorlax to try to catch the Shadow Ball. I mean, it's a good call. Either way, you know it's not going to one-shot because it's either going to be the Punch or the Shadow Ball. Now, we do see a Nidoqueen come in against the Snorlax right here. And we're probably just going to see the same going for Poison Fang, I should say, without trying to build up to the Earth Power right away. So let's see how this goes. Nidoqueen's going to go ahead, go straight for the Poison Fang, but will the Snorlax shield trying to get to one more Body Slam? No, they're going to let it go, so they should be able to fully farm down. Now, we are going to see that Hypno likely come back in and farm down for energy, but it's a matter if Nidoqueen can get off a Poison Fang and maybe one more, depending on how quickly it can get to it, as I think 2 Confusion should be enough to take it out, because I think 1 just might not. Yeah, 1's not enough. 2 might not be enough. Oh, barely is. Okay, so Hypno is loaded on energy. We saw that it didn't throw any charge moves at the beginning of this fight, so let's see how this plays out. They're going to go ahead and come into the mirror, and they're going to no-shield this. They're risking it for that biscuit, and it is going to be the Shadow Ball. Oof! Boom, that just does so much damage. Arbok is going to have to come in and do something. I don't know how they're going to win this game, but they're going to have to do it with Arbok. We know Snorlax, there's probably going to be XL Lickitung. Oh, it's going to be a Wigglytuff in the back. That is so unfortunate. Too bad this Arbok didn't have a Poison Fast move like the Nidoqueen, as Acid Spray is fantastic to lower the defenses, but Dragon Tail is just not going to have enough power right here because of that Fairy typing. So that is looking to be a good game right there. Very unfortunate, but Wigglytuff can be very deadly if they get rid of the Nidoqueen, as we saw. All right, moving this next one, we got Hypno on the lead versus not a Hypno. It's a Nidoqueen this time. We are going to see a swap right away into Alolan Eradicate. Is that shiny? That is a shiny Alolan Eradicate. So we got some shiny flexes here in the mid game. We'll have to see how much damage this charge move is going to do. They're going to go ahead and shield it. That is a great call against the Hyper Fang, and they're going to go ahead and go for the Acid Spray. We've seen a couple opponents now shield this Acid Spray, which is nice, like we see right here, and Dragon Tail now is just going to be doing a ton of damage. They might have to just commit 2 shields right here in order to maintain the positive switch advantage, and they'll have some loaded energy as well for that Nidoqueen that might be coming back in. Now, if Nidoqueen does come back in, it is going to get destroyed by the Dark Pulse, and it's gonna be risky trying to farm down. So let's see how they decide to play it out. Dark Pulse coming through. Will they shield? They let it go. It lands. Dragon Tail just might be enough to rip down, and it is Arbok! Destroys the Nidoqueen as well, and we see a Hypno now come in. So this is definitely very, very dangerous. They're going to go ahead and come in with their own Nidoqueen and look to go for the Poison Fangs. Now, This is what is questionable, as Hypno could potentially fully farm down and Shadow Ball if they have it. They're going to go ahead and swap now into their own Hypno, knowing that Shadow Ball cannot one-shot, but they can actually force a shield here with Thunder Punch. So this is going to come down to the wire, and it honestly is going to come down to, does the opponent Hypno have a Shadow Ball? They're really loading up on energy. If this is Shadow Ball, this is going to be a close end game, as Nidoqueen does have quite a bit of health. It is the Shadow Ball, but it's not enough to take it out, and Hypno is able to get to the Thunder Punch in time. This is going to be a good game. Very well played. All right. Man, Arbok there in the mid game was very nice. Okay, moving into this next one. We have Hypno on the lead versus Blastoise. All right, so a matchup you like to see on the lead, as those Thunder Punches is going to be doing quite a bit of super effective damage. Plus Confusion, as you can see, is chunking down to about 65%, 66%. 2/3 of the health left there from Blastoise. But Blastoise as well, with Water Gun and Hydro Cannon, has to be respected because it can put a lot of hurt on this Kanto Cup meta. So let's see how they decide to play it out. They decide to no shield right there. So Blastoise is looking to try to get to one more Hydro Cannon, but it cannot get to it in time. Let's see what's going to be in the back. It's going to be the Kanto Ninetales. They're going to throw the Shadow Ball right away, try to force that shield or land this boom. They do get the shield right there, which is perfectly fine. They should be able to get to one more Thunder Punch unless the Ninetales tries to throw energy, which they are going to go ahead and opt to do. So we don't know what's going to be in the back just yet, but a shiny flex, we might see a shiny mirror. Yes, we are going to go ahead and see the shiny mirror in the mid game right here. And will they get to the acid spray? One charge move now coming through. They're going to let it go. This Weather Ball, oh, it might be a Psyshock. No, it's going to be the Weather Ball right there. That still does a ton of damage. They're going to go ahead and simultaneously swap at a Lapras into Nidoqueen. This is definitely a tough matchup, as Lapras is doing super effective damage with the Ice Shards and Surf here against the Nidoqueen. Are they going to go for the Earth Power? That's what it's going to come down to. They're going to look to go for the double Poison Fang right here. Will they get a shield from the opponent Lapras? They do get the shield. They're going to go ahead and go for the next Poison Fang right away. And this is going to be a race to the next charge move. Can Nidoqueen take out the Lapras right here? Oh, this is going to be close. No, Lapras decides to throw the energy, but that means Arbok can come in and farm down. I think it needs to use one Dragon Tail to take out the Lapras. Whoa, 2 Dragon Tails, and then they can go for the Dark Pulse right here to close this game out. And Arbok doing a nice endgame sweep with Dragon Tail and Dark Pulse, so that is going to be a good game. Very well played to the opponent. All right, moving into the next one here, we have Hypno on the lead versus Pidgeot. All right, so you like seeing Pidgeot on the lead, and we do see a swap out into the Raticate, so we will see the Nidoqueen now come in to this matchup as just going straight for Poison Fang. That's what you can do in these neutral matchups. You don't necessarily have to build up to Earth Power, as the quicker you throw these Poison Fangs, the more damage your Poison Jabs will do, and it really starts to add up, especially against something bulky like a Alolan Raticate here. So they're going to opt to no shield the Crunch, which is definitely a dangerous call. Thankfully, they didn't get the debuff right there, as the Alolan Raticate would have been able to farm down with Quick Attack, but we are going to see a shield on this next Crunch, and this is risky. They're fully farming down with 1 HP left. Are they going to go for double Poison Fang, or try to go for double Poison Fang, or 1 Earth Power? They're looking to go for the double Poison Fang right here. Oh, obviously Pidgeot coming in. They're not going to go for the Earth Power, but double Poison Fang. Hopefully they can get it. Yes, they can. This is beautiful. We did see the fast move now go through from Pidgeot, which is going to be that Gust fast move. That is that animation that we saw. And we're going to go ahead and see the Hypno now come back in. And it's good. Oh, no, they brought in Arbok right away. Magneton right here is going to get hit with an Acid Spray, but can Arbok survive this charge move? I have no clue. It's going to be the Magnet Bomb. Barely holds on right there. That was a lot of damage. Arbok now able to get off the Acid Spray. And one more Dragon Tail. Oh, they're going to go ahead and swap now into the Hypno and Confusion down. They might have to... CMP tie. I was going to say they might have to give up a shield right here. They're going to go ahead and let the Magnet Bomb go. Oh no, they did throw the Thunder Punch. That is unfortunate, because they could have potentially committed to the full farm down, right? But that's okay. We are going to see Pidgeot come back in, and Pidgeot is going to have to get to this next charge move. but I don't think it's going to be able to get to it in time, as Arbok is still in the back with Dragon Tail, and I believe Dragon Tail is faster than Gus, so it might be able to win with... Oh, Pidgeot has loaded energy! Oh, it still has a shield. Arbok still has a shield, and I think it just got a Dragon Tail through right there on the swap in, which is beautiful. So Feather Dance... Oh, yes, Dragon Tail is faster right there, so that is going to be a good game. Very well played. I was worried. I forgot I thought they had no shields left right there. So many Shadow Pokemon. All right. Hypno versus Ninetales right here on the lead. We know Weather Ball is going to be doing quite a bit of neutral damage. Again, we don't know what's in the back, but they got to be careful about the potential Lapras like we saw in a previous matchup. Now we see a swap into a Alolan Muck right here with Snarl, which means these Dark Pulses are going to be flying very quickly, and it's going to add up. 2 will definitely be taking out the Nidoqueen, so if they want to win this mid-game, they're going to have to land Earth Power and get Shield Baits with Poison Fang. So they're just going to go straight for the Earth Power right here. There is no messing around when it comes to this Shadow Nidoqueen. But the Alolan Muck decided to shield, which is a good call from them. So here comes another Dark Pulse. They might just let this go and come in with Arbok. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and let it go. Come in with that Arbok and really load up on energy. Might just have to give up... well, they definitely have to give up 1 shield. Oh, they're going to come in with the Hypno. Okay, dangerous game. They're reading something that I'm not in the back, but they're going to come in with the Hypno and look to go for the double Thunder Punch if they can. So hopefully... the Alolan Muck does not shield right here, and they can take it out, and it's all going to be about what is in the back. So Alolan Muck does go down. They're going to swap right away into Arbok versus the Ninetales, and it's going to be the Nidoqueen in the back, which is beautiful, as they are resisting the poison moves because of their own poison typing. So they're going to go ahead and shield the Poison Fang, which is an interesting call in that first one, but honestly, the resisted damage really starts to add up, so they might just need to double shield the first Poison Fangs here from Nidoqueen. They're going to be able to farm down as well, so this is looking very good, as the Ninetales is going to have to shield an Acid Spray and will likely go down to fast moves here from the Arbok. No, they decided to no-shield it and surrender, so that is going to be a good game. Very well played. So Arbok really putting in some work right now, struggling versus Charmers like we saw with Wigglytuff, but against everything else it's looking good. Alright, so we got Mew on the lead. Tough lead matchup, as you're doing resisted damage with that Confusion, as they're doing the Shadow Claws, but you have the Shadow Ball there for super effective damage. Now, they decided to swap into Arbok and catch the Wild Charge, which, oh, that just does so much damage, and Lapras is now going to come in as well and be able to fully farm down. So at least they got Lapras out onto the field so that Nidoqueen has a potential better opportunity to sweep endgame. We're going to see the Hypno come back in and obviously go straight for Thunder Punches right here. It's all going to be a matter if they want that Lapras to shield or not, because we're going to start seeing Surfs now fly through. This is going to be risky. Are they going to shield a Surf? Nope, they're going to let the first one go. Hopefully they can get to the Thunder Punch in time. Oh, no, they're going to have to shield right here versus Lapras. Otherwise, it's going to be up to Nidoqueen. They're trusting in Nidoqueen to sweep this game. Nidoqueen's going to come in, load up on energy, has a decent amount of health as well left over, even though they took some Ice Shard damage from the Lapras. Let's see what decides to come in. It's going to be the Mew. Mew is coming in, probably has access to Surf right here. Traditional moveset there, Shadow Claw, Surf, and Wild Charge, which it does. And that is also a big tell that something in the back might be weak. They're going to go ahead and start going for these Poison Fangs. The Mew's got to know this is just going to be Poison Fangs as well. There's no reason to go for the Earth Power, but they're going to shield anyways. They're very concerned, and it's going to be a Ninetales in the back. They're going to go ahead and go for another Poison Fang. So can Nidoqueen close this game out? No shield right there. They could have potentially landed an Earth Power. This is definitely very dangerous. Can the Nidoqueen fully farm down right here? Let's see. Poison Jabs. Are they going to be able to do it? Yes, they can. Nidoqueen is one. They have 2 Poison Fangs right now. This first one, if the Mew plays it right, might not be able to shield. No, they're going to go ahead and shield the first one. That definitely sealed the fate, as I think they could have held on if they no-shielded it. But honestly, either way, it would have been close, and Nidoqueen is able to take it right there. So that is going to be a good game. Very well played. I think the play right there from the Mew is to let the first one go, because you know they're just going for back-to-back. All right, so we got Hypno versus another Shadow Ninetales right here. We'll have to see how they decide to play it out, but the Hypno really likes to go for the Thunder Punch, then swap out. So here comes the first Weather Ball. We know it does a decent amount of neutral damage in this matchup. But, gosh, all these Shadow Flames going everywhere. We see a swap now into Snorlax, so we're going to go ahead and see that Nidoqueen come in and go straight for the Poison Fang. Like in previous matchups, if this thing lands, they can easily just Poison Jab down and have loaded energy on the back end, which is definitely very, very nice for them. But hopefully there's not the Wigglytuff in the back. They're also going to go ahead and no-shield the Body Slam right here, which is going to hurt. But hopefully Nidoqueen can farm down. This is going to be very close. No, Snorlax does have 2. They're going to have to give up a shield if they want switch advantage, which they're looking to keep. So hopefully Nidoqueen can farm down. It's going to be close. Oh, barely able to farm down with 1 HP in a Dream. We are going to see a Lapras now come in, so definitely something much more manageable than a Wigglytuff in the back. But the Poison Fang does land. Not able to get to the second one, though. That is unfortunate. And Hypno is very low as well, but it does have energy. So they're going to go ahead and come in with the Hypno. Go for the Thunder Punch right here. And let's see if they decide to swap into Arbok. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and swap straight into Arbok, start getting ahead on energy, and hopefully they can get to this Acid Spray in time, as Dragon Tail is really, really starting to add up. Oh man, this is going to be another close one. Will we see a swap? We do see a swap into the Ninetales. So here comes the Acid Spray. Will the Ninetales decide to shield though? They do decide to shield. Dragon Tail might just be enough. No! The Ninetales is able to get to another Weather Ball. Can Arbok hold on? I don't think it will be able to. No, Arbok goes down. Hypno is going to come in. This is going to be close. Can they farm down with Confusion? Yes, they can. 1 tap right there. And 1 more to get to the Thunder Punch to a no-shield Lapras. So that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Hypno coming in clutch right there. All right. I believe we have... Nope, that was the final battle. So 10 battles right there. 2 sets going 9-1, which is absolutely beautiful. So huge congratulations to this battle. That team looked like a lot of fun. Hypno, Arbok, and Nidoqueen. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.